What's going on, guys? So today we have a really green day in the market. So we're going to be catching you guys up on the latest news. On top of that, we're going to be looking at 3 Canadian pot stocks that will be benefiting the most from Legalization 2.0. So apparently October 17th will be the day where edibles, CBD drinks, vape pens, etc. can all become legally sold in stores in Canada. So that's what Legalization 2.0 is going to be. So I'm looking forward to that because it gives a lot of companies a lot more potential to be making more revenue and not just rely on dried cannabis. But before we get started, don't forget, give me a quick thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments section if you guys picked up any shares in the past couple weeks, because we've had a bunch of red days. I've been saying that I'm purchasing a few companies. I picked up some Planet 13, I picked up some Canopy, I was going to pick up some Aurora. Unfortunately, I think I missed that buying opportunity. It could potentially still be a buying opportunity, but I'm not buying any Aurora shares unless I'm averaging down. Let me know what companies you guys have picked up in the past week. So first things first, we're going to look at the S&P 500, up 1.33%, up 38.9 points. Dow 30 is up 396 points, up 1.51%. NASDAQ is up 133 points, up 1.68%. Russell 2000 is up 24.75 points, up 1.67%. Crude oil, gold, and silver are all down today. And on top of that, we have Canopy growth up 6.93% today. Aurora Cannabis up 3.53%. Tesla is up 3.54%. Neo is up 8%. Planet 13 is up 2.17%. Hexo is up 6.43%. It's just looking green all around. Apple's up 1.73%. Afria is up 1.93%. We're just having a very nice green day today. Also, I want to take a look at the big winners for today. Premier Health went up 31%. Ticker symbol ACG. Alliance Growers went up 28.57%. Both of these are penny stocks. Let's look at non-penny stocks. Suniva went up 19.3%. Ticker symbol CLDR went up 17.06% today. So very green day. And of course, there's always losers in the market as well. We're just going to take a look at the biggest losers for the day. Most likely all penny stocks as well. So we have ticker symbol PSIQ. Profile Solutions went down by 50% today. Believe, ticker symbol BLEVF, went down 27% today. Cure went down 18.3%. JNUG went down 15.83%. Ticker symbol MITO went down 8.4%. So of course, even on a green day, there's always some big losers. So we're going to move on to this article, which is the top 3 cannabis stocks to buy ahead of Canada's 2.0 legalization. So as investors eagerly anticipate October 17th, the day when Canada will legalize these CBD products for recreational distribution, many companies have been preparing their own product lines for the launch. The sheer potential of the CBD derivatives market. So the CBD market has been growing at an exponential rate over the past few years, growing from 200 million in 2016 to now being projected to hit 1 billion by the end of 2019. Many industry experts are predicting that the US and the Canadian CBD markets will be worth 3 billion by 2021, while more optimistic estimates suggest that the market could hit as much as 16 billion by 2022. Now 16 billion, that would be ridiculous, and I think the only way that this could ever happen would be if the United States followed in the same path that Canada is doing right now. If the United States legalized marijuana and CBD as a nation for recreational and medical purposes. We're just going to move on straight to these companies, and the first company is Hexo. Hexo is a Quebec-based company and has seen its shares fall almost by 50% since April, leading some investors to see potential value investment at this low price tag. So when taking a deeper look into the company, Hexo has also devoted more than 600,000 square feet of its facilities to cultivation and possession of CBD products. From a sheer output perspective, Hexo is the forefront of the CBD derivatives production, combined with the fact that it's expected to see its sales spike by 59.7 million in 2019 to potentially almost 400 million in 2020. Hexo seems well poised to make a major comeback this fall. And then the second company is Organigram, and this is actually a company that I've been looking at and I still haven't picked up shares. had a very nice day today, up over 6%, but Organigram is another pot stock that lost much of its value recently, which fell by 30% in August alone. Organigram is one of the few Canadian cultivators to boast supply agreements with all 10 provinces in the country. This is a big deal as it puts Organigram in the same league with giants like Canopy, Aphria, and now floundering CannTrust Holdings. The only other company with supply agreements in place with every province as such, the comparatively smaller Organigram, would be the leader in the high-use, less competitive Atlantic market while still having access to other major provinces. And the last one is MediPharm Labs. So this is a company that I don't know too much about, but unlike the two other companies, MediPharm Labs is an extraction service provider rather than a cannabis producer. Extraction-based providers like MedPharm and Valen Growworks have been seen in a bullish lights by experts as many producers are outsourcing extraction services to these third-party providers. So MediPharm has secured major extraction contracts with giants such as Canopy Growth, Terra Accent, Supreme Cannabis, and Kronos Group. These agreements are worth tens of millions of dollars in steady revenue for the company over the next 2 years, with CBD derivatives products offering a higher profit margin than dried flower. Many more companies are lining up to secure services of extraction-based companies like MediPharm. Once Legalization 2.0 comes into effect, MediPharm could find itself swamped with many more highly lucrative extraction agreements. So this is MediPharm, ticker symbol MEDIF. I just want to take a quick look at them. MediPharm's currently up 3.34%, and they seem to be right at a support. They had a nice support at around $3.70, currently going above it. I'm going to draw this support line right here. So I ended up drawing the support line here at around $3.60. We also have a nice resistance here at around $5.50. I'm going to draw the resistance line here. Let's look at their financials. Currently, price to sales is at 63. Price to book is at 17. They have a market cap of 485 million with 129 million shares outstanding. Technical analysis for this company right now looks like it's a sell, and a sell. I would probably be more likely and more comfortable purchasing this company at around $3.20, where we see another support line right here. So I would consider MedPharm at anything below $3.20 to be a strong buy. But once again, don't forget, this is strictly for entertainment and educational purposes. Always make sure to do your homework, do your own due diligence, and invest at your own risk. So we're going to move on to the next article, which is what we talked about yesterday when Aurora Cannabis sold TGOD shares and how Aurora was affected by it. And here's the title of the article, which is Dumping Acquisition Could Signal More Bad News for Aurora Cannabis. So after Aurora Cannabis sold its remaining 10.5% stake in cannabis supplier the Green Organic Dutchman, Aurora stock was up, but only for a short while. Given time to think about it, traders ultimately decided Aurora Cannabis stock wouldn't be worth any more without it than with it. Aurora Cannabis stock owners may not even realize it, but the company was a key supporter of the Green Organic Dutchman holdings even before the Green Organic Dutchman IPO'd. So Aurora Cannabis purchased 33 million shares of TGOD in January of last year and added 6.3 million IPO shares in May last year, paying $3.65 each. The funding also granted Aurora the option to buy nearly 17 million more shares in the future at $3 a piece. The investment wasn't really about speculating on another young player in the cannabis business, though. Aurora Cannabis was willing to hand over tens of millions of dollars of its own in order to secure the right to purchase 20% of the Green Organic Dutchman's cannabis production. But that's when things went south. The Green Organic Dutchman Holdings has struggled to produce at levels it was suggesting it would be able to yield a year ago. And on top of that, Aurora Cannabis sought out and found alternatives, and CEO Terry Booth wasn't afraid to explain exactly how and why, commenting in Wednesday's news release. When we acquired Whistler Medical Marijuana Corporation, an iconic and premium organic cannabis producer, and Whistler is a direct competitor to TGOD, our interest in TGOD became less important to our core strategy. So our return on our TGOD investment is significant and will add non-dilutive capital and further enhance our strategy to remain a dominant force in the global cannabis industry. So Aurora Cannabis just left TGOD high and dry, and they just moved on to their direct competitor, which is Whistler Medical Marijuana Corporation. So maybe Aurora Cannabis knows something we don't know. Maybe Whistler, they're producing more cannabis than TGOD. I guess they're not producing to Aurora Cannabis's standards. But on the bright side, Aurora Cannabis did not sell TGOD shares at a loss. They sold them at a discount, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure Aurora still came out on top. So it's not like Aurora Cannabis lost money in this deal. So now, since October 17th is pretty much around the corner, time is flying by. Can you believe it? This year is already more than halfway done. We're going to be talking about new cannabis products to follow edibles legalization. Regulations would influence new products. So Delaware expects the markets for edibles and alternative cannabis products to be worth 2.7 Canadian dollars. I'm not sure if that's 2.7 billion. It expects cannabis extract products, including edibles, to contribute 1.6 billion Canadian dollars to this estimate business. So what cannabis companies are planning? Several cannabis companies are increasing their production capacity to gear up for opportunities in the edibles and the cannabis derived product market. In June, Canopy Growth provided an update about its enhanced production capacity in Canada. Hexo formed a joint venture called Trust with Molson Coors to develop non-alcoholic cannabis-infused beverages for the Canadian market. Aurora received the Health Canada processing license for its Aurora Air facility. This facility would develop edible products such as gummies and chocolates. ACB would introduce these edible products to the Canadian market in December. Also, the company plans to increase the production capacity to gear up for demand for vapes, concentrates, and edibles. Organigram has invested $15 million in a production line which can produce about 4 million kilograms of chocolate cannabis edibles annually. It's already started. These companies are already preparing for October 17th and for, I think it will be December 17th, when they can officially sell these edibles, these drinks. I expect a huge hike in sales, especially right now we're only selling dried flower. If you go to any cannabis store, that's pretty much all you could pick up. In just a few months, we're going to be seeing edibles, vape pens, chocolates, gummy bears, CBD drinks, and the profit margin on these products, it's going to be a lot higher than what they're getting from these dried cannabis plants. So we could be seeing a huge spike in the cannabis sector. It's not 100% guaranteed, but I do think things could start possibly looking better from now. Right now, in the short term, until October 17th, we could continue to see volatility. For example, right now, we have a super green day today, and who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. I won't be surprised to see a red day. I'd be very happy to see another green day tomorrow. But as of now, it's going to be super volatile. But I think once edibles become legal, it's going to be a lot of potential out here. These cannabis companies are going to be making a lot of money, especially the companies that I just talked about that are already preparing for October 17th. There's going to be a lot of potential there, and I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited. I'll probably be testing out a lot of these products too. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of what's going to happen when edibles, CBD, etc. becomes legal in Canada October 17th. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give me a quick thumbs up, hit that notification bell, smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And that's it for now, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.